December 18th of this year, 44 years that there's been no closure and no justice for Eileen Adams.
And the prosecution is hoping that even after all that time and a hung jury earlier this year, they can convince a new group of 9 women and 3 men that 75-year-old Robert Bowman is guilty of murdering 14-year-old Eileen Adams back in 1967.
I'm going to ask you to focus on the evidence that we did, in fact, present to you.
That includes DNA and testimony by Bowman's ex-wife, who says she found the Sylvania Township teen tied up in the fruit cellar of a home she shared with Robert Bowman. All evidence the defense questioned in its closing arguments.
The burden of proof for science stays the same, beyond a reasonable doubt. The state's burden of proof, not the defense.
But with over a dozen witnesses testifying in the case and over 100 state's exhibits presented, the prosecution also had instructions for the jury before sending them into deliberations.
And I suggest to you that when you go back there and start looking at the evidence, that you actually use some deductive reasoning. Look at the evidence and deductively reason what we have.